Hey guys, this is Ed Arklostka here once again, and we fucked up the first episode. So, essentially, my entire computer shut off halfway through it. So, for the entire, about, first hour and a half, we're gonna be using PNGs, and they light up when we talk, and if the background lights up, that's Kermit, our DM, talking. It fixes around the, hour 20-minute mark, so if you want to see us talking, I'd skip to that point, but you're gonna miss a lot, so just bear with us. We're a bit new to this, and I hope you enjoy.
The world we find ourselves in is vast. From its forever auburn trees to its roaming coastlines to its cavernous mountains. Filled with danger and mystery, yet covered in soft grass and hopeful lush earth. This place is home to countless people and creatures, and they call it Ferelden, boasting both magnificent, sprawling cities fueled by invention, as well as humble, rustic settlements in the heart of picturesque terrain. The world we find ourselves in is vast, and it is ready to accept you should you find yourselves rising to its many challenges, or it is just as eager to swallow you whole should you find yourselves unprepared. Are you ready, adventurers?
No. Alt-tab.
Bruh. Bruh.
Opens balloons.
Going to go play Street Fighter 6.
I like Funky Monkey Pop Balloon.
Our adventure starts on a warm day. The sun is bright and there is dust in the air. But that is not all. You find yourself waking to the familiar stench of polluted water. The smell has been growing these past few months that you've been here. The village folk are sick of it, and they're growing restless. You've been trying to keep them entertained, but it's hard work when you're also thirsty. You get up and catch your reflection in the small mirror of your room. Bubbles, what do we see?
I'm tired as fuck. I had a wacky ass dream last night. That was odd.
Actually, it's funny, when you try to think back about the events of last night, you feel a little tired. So you think there must have been something. But you can't remember anything. You have a vague sense that there's something important. But
I don't remember what my dream was about, but I remember that it was weird. That's all I got.
Yep. It must have been those tavern nachos. You never know.
Maybe a killer.
Never
What do you
eat
mean
spicy
tavern
things before bed.
nachos?
Bubbles is a serial killer.
Never eat spicy things before bed, that's all I'm gonna say.
Can birds even taste spice?
Oh fuck, that's right!
Are we
You
going to
can't-
go into
you
this?
can't taste spice! You can't taste spicy things.
Mm,
Anyways,
I'm
tell
learning
us what your character looks like,
How sad your life is.
and what do you do when you get up in the morning?
So I'm seeing myself, a semi-tall green bird man. And I'm a little groggy looking. I just woke up. Not looking the best. A little under the weather. All the water here sucks, you know. That's all. I guess I'll get ready for the morning.
Well, I mean, you're giant green bird. What are you wearing?
Big bird.
Yeah.
Well,
Big bird wear.
I mean, what do you mean? I mean, I was wearing my nightgown. I don't know. What do you want from me?
Night down.
Big bird wakes up in his full nightgown, little nightcap.
What do you
Yeah,
want
he's
from
got
me?
the like Ebenezer Scrooge nightcap.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah, no, it says
The
it says
one
right here.
candle.
I have a set of costume clothes, and I have a set of fine clothing. That's my fine clothing. Just a wonderful nightgown.
So a wonderful silk nightgown.
Yep.
It's great. It's actually a chemise.
has a coffee mug. It has
It's
the
a
words
built-in
biggest
coffee
bird
mug.
on it.
Just
Biggest
on the
bird is
arm.
fire, actually. If we ever make merch pieces, I do want to get a mug that says biggest bird in green.
Biggest bird.
He's not even. Okay, guys. I need to say this now. He's literally 5'1".
Have you seen
is
any
5'1".
5'1" birds?
He makes a good
This
point.
is also
Well,
a good
ostriches
point.
exist,
That is true. They're
Yeah,
terrifying.
ostriches exist.
They
They are
are
5'1" birds.
and they will find you.
They will
I
find
think
You will.
emus are also quite large.
Emus are just a little bit smaller than ostriches. 'Cause
The
ostriches are
Australians
the world's
lost a
biggest
war to
bird.
those guys.
the
A
Australian
lot of
War.
people have lost a lot of wars to them.
They're just
Yes.
really good. They plan.
Does
Mhm.
Bubbles do anything as he is getting ready for the day?
Die.
And starting his day?
Like put on my alchemist belt. You know, get dressed in my normal common outfit that I don't think I ever wrote in my inventory.
Nope, you did not.
So you don't have it.
I tried to mention it a few times.
Oops.
He walks out naked.
Crazy thing.
So, my common clothes, my alchemist belt. What the heck? Why
You
do I
don't
have
need to.
why do my pockets have hay in them?
You do fine. You have 2 like handfuls of hay in your pockets, and you don't know where they came from.
What the fuck?
If you check your alchemist supplies, you'll also find a flask that seems to have some kind of glittery substance in it that you don't remember having before.
That's weird. Don't know what that is.
Do you go down into the like tavern portion of the inn?
Do you suffer from cardiac
Yeah.
arrest?
Yes. Both
Drink
of
the
them.
vial.
Yeah, I'll go down into the inn and talk. Oh my god. I'll talk to my good friend Megan.
What do you say to Megan?
Hey. Is the one. No.
All I can, bro. All I can.
I don't like it being
all I
central
can
around
picture
me
was
right now.
Miles just going up to make it just like, hey.
Hey.
You're gonna learn today, boy. D&D is it's not easy.
So, I say, so, have you heard anything about the water situation yet?
I mean, it's still shit. It's still filled with shit.
Thank you. I meant,
Still garbage water.
did you hear anything behind the cause of it?
No. The water just turned shit one day. We haven't figured out the cause yet. It's real gross. It smells real bad. Nobody wants to go near it. The fishermen are having troubles.
I think I might have drank some of that last night because I had a whack dream.
Oh, tell me more. Tell me more about
I
this.
don't remember anything
I
about
had a
it,
weird
but
dream too. I had a weird dream too. There was a hippopotamus and like something to do with like ducks or something. I don't know.
that's weird.
You were there for a second. You were there. You were naked. I don't know why.
Whoa. Buy me a drink first.
What?
I'm not flirting. It was really weird. It was really weird. I don't know. I don't know what bird anatomy is like. My brain tried to make something up. It was weird. I'm sick. I'm gonna preface all of this. Hello, viewers. I'm sick. I'm really sick. I'm really tired.
Hey guys,
Don't blame me for anything.
Makes for better content.
there's a fire down south, so there's been smoke trailing up to all of our general directions. So we're all just dying.
Actually, the fire is coming from the northeast.
Oh, even better, even closer. Let's keep that coming.
Yeah, it's great.
Let's just keep
It's
lighting
really
things on
cool.
fire.
If you guys hear fans in the background, I'm trying not to die.
If you guys hear
We
my
can see
fan,
one
Anyway.
of them.
if you guys
we
hear
can
my
see
fan
one of them,
off in
don't
the
worry.
background, I'm trying to die.
Don't
Jesus.
worry, I can't hear the
Jesus.
fans right now.
I'm getting smoked out.
Anyways, so Megan kind of recovers from the awkwardness. I guess we're not sharing dreams. I guess that's not. We don't have that kind of relationship yet. That's all right.
Nope.
That's fine. It's fine. I just shed a lot. Anyways,
What?
what can I get you for breakfast? We're having a hard time. Apparently, one of the produce stalls was destroyed last night. We don't know what happened there.
Let me get some eggs.
Some eggs? I think we've got a few eggs left. I'll go whip you something up. And Megan goes into the
No one
back.
got it.
And
Is that considered
she
cannibalism?
He got it.
Megan goes into the back. And you see she's a portly little kind of half orc woman. She has
You didn't
dark
tell
hair
me
pulled
this.
up to a bun. I didn't tell you a lot of things because I'm thinking them up on the spot, so don't question me, maybe.
And she's sexually attracted to Big Bird.
Oh,
What happens
Okay.
in Vegas?
fair enough. fair
Exactly. What happens in the small, tiny farming town of Lingen? The town is called Lingen, by the way, for the viewers at home.
enough. Big mug.
You're doing a very good job.
I'm doing a great job.
We're fine.
This
Everyone's
is exactly how I wanted this campaign to start.
everyone's stressed. Let's just chill. We got Big Bird, who's being hit
We've
on
got
by a big orc.
Big Bird.
We're chilling. Big
She's
Bird's
not
getting hit on
huge. She's not huge. She's just portly.
by a small orc.
Whoa, are
Yeah.
we talking about the same character here?
Yes. Shut up. Don't question it.
You gave me the character
Don't
specifics.
question
We're gonna
it.
smite you.
Megan,
You're gonna
you
get
said
smit.
you said
You're gonna
Megan.
get smitten.
You,
Shut.
You're not the DM.
No,
You're not the
no,
DM.
no.
Go away.
Shut.
you said
Rocks, falls,
that
bubbles,
Megan
fly.
was a
Moving
human
on.
non-binary
Moving on.
mercantile.
What?
You're
Moving on.
Moving on.
I'm not
Moving on.
responsible
We're
for
moving on.
are they non-binary or female?
It's being retconned.
Yeah.
It's retconned.
Yes.
You'll find
They
out in
can
the
be
sequel.
both. They can be both. They're a non-binary woman.
Okay.
But,
you need to tell me these
so
things.
she... Look, I'm gonna make shit up on the fly, and I'm gonna trust you to go with it.
Everyone, we're practicing yes and today. One
Yes.
word
Mm.
sentence.
Welcome to improv class.
One word story.
I'll be your teacher.
What you mean by that?
We
Well,
might
As I
have.
say, not as I do children. Anyways, she goes into the back and she starts getting things
Bush.
set up.
All right, I'm just gonna walk out of the I'm gonna walk out of the inn for a minute, not like abandoning it, but just like get some fresh air, you know.
Yeah, some fresh, real stanky air. It smells real
Yeah.
bad.
As fresh
Yeah.
as it can
It
be.
smells like
Fresh air.
it smells like something rotting.
Mmm.
Yeah, it's not
Throws
great.
up on the spot.
Honestly, it is making you a bit nauseous. It is.
Can birds
It's
throw
not
up is the
good.
question.
A lot of people have taken to carrying fans with them just to try and keep it like kind of manageable while they're out and about.
Aren't they just fanning shit into their face?
They're trying to like keep air moving and
It makes
trying
people
to, like,
feel
keep
better.
it away. Yeah,
Emotional
it gives
support
them a
fan.
sense of control. It gives them,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. They've become real popular. You can get them in all kinds of really cute colors. Some of them have little faces on them, and they come with little name tags now.
We're not
I don't
getting
need a
anywhere
fan.
with
I
this.
like wings. I can just flap my wings.
We only have
That's the
2
same
hours
thing.
left.
That's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up.
So you go outside for some not so great, but definitely something is fresh air. And you see in the town like square in the center of town, where some stalls would normally be set up for like produce and other things. You see one of the stalls has been like completely destroyed, and there is like vegetable produce like scattered everywhere. And you see a small group of people standing around the destroyed stall.
Hey, what happened?
Do you go up and ask the people what happened?
Yeah.
Alright, you see a few different people. There is a dwarven man who seems to have been the one who owned the stall previously, and he's just kind of like standing over it, and you can see he's very clearly like super stressed because his entire stall and all of his stuff was destroyed. He's there, and he's holding like a destroyed head of cabbage. It's like weeping softly.
Motherfucker.
Bro's ruined.
My cabbages!
My cabbages!
Yeah, you actually hear him wail that out, and you see another dwarven woman who has her arms around him, and she's just kind of trying to like console him softly. You see two elven folks. There's one with short cropped hair that seems to be rather orange in the light, who you recognize to be Braun, who runs the tavern, the bar, who you have come to know in your time being here. And then you see the person besides Braun is, they have longer, kind of wavy, curly hair that's in a braid. And they are a little bit taller than Braun. And you see they're trying to kind of talk with the dwarven man and woman. And you go up and you ask them what happened.
Hey, Braun. What's going on? What happened over here?
Oh, yeah. Apparently Travis's stall got destroyed. Yeah, something happened in the night or something. I've heard it.
Nobody saw anything?
No, nobody saw anything. A couple people heard some like really weird noises. Like some crashes and bangs and stuff, but no, nobody saw anything. We don't know what happened. Yeah, poor Travis is like freaking out.
Oh, that sucks. Sorry. Hey, Travis, you doing all right? What do you want me to say?
Bro really said that's rough, buddy.
Oh
That's
no,
rough.
what a tragedy.
That's rough, buddy.
What a
Damn.
tragedy.
Your house
Poor,
got
poor
fucked.
soul.
That sucks. Question mark.
Anyway.
But no, you go up and you ask Travis. He's like got his head in his hands. When he looks up at you, my livelihood got destroyed. Is what happened. All of my produce is gone or destroyed. It's been stolen. They didn't even take the money. They just took the vegetables. That's all they took. They didn't take anything else. They just destroyed the whole. He's like starting to freak out a little bit, and you see the dwarven
Hey.
woman beside him. He's like, "It's all right. We'll get this figured out." You know, it's like trying to comfort him as he like
Listen,
takes a few breaths.
listen, you two. I have a little bit of experience traveling. I'll help you. I'll help find who did this to you.
You have travel experience. You don't have experience with. You're not a detective.
Yeah,
How
but
does
I can,
travel experience help me?
because I can like go. I can go places to help find things. Listen. It made more sense,
for me.
Travis. It made more sense in my head, if I'm being fully honest. But I promise I will help you.
Roll a persuasion check. I'm not gonna give you disadvantage because you brought it up.
Well, I don't think he believed me.
Oh my god, I didn't start the music. What am I doing here? Alright.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, it fits in now.
Viewers at home, I'm real sick.
Viewers
That's
at
fine.
home, that's a nat
No.
1. By the way, we should say our
Yeah.
rolls out
Yeah.
loud.
He believed
Yeah,
me.
that
Yeah,
one.
that would be a nat 1 on Bubbles' persuasion roll. And you see Travis, he puts his head in his hand and he starts sobbing. The lady next to him is kind of glaring at you a little bit. And Braun actually comes over and he kind of just takes your shoulders and he kind of just leads you away. And he just kind of leads you into the bar.
Braun, what the
And-
fuck?
From there, Bro had to be escorted away.
Let's
He was
try to help
upsetting-
him.
upsetting the
Why you
locals.
taking me away?
With that, we're gonna go on to our next scene. It's a bright day on the road. And you both have been awake for about an hour. You've both been traveling for a good while, with this last stretch between towns having been the longest. Which has seen you both on the road for a matter of days with little sign of civilization. The road is dusty in the warm morning sun. And as you both grow closer to this very small farming town of Lingen, in the Alshar Plains, you guys can smell, there's like a real bad smell, and it's like growing as you get closer to town.
Did you fart?
Why are you immediately blaming me?
I'm just asking. Listen, it wouldn't be the first time on the road.
What? No, that's just insulting.
Sometimes you have a habit.
Do not have habits.
You have a habit.
You just like to blame it on me.
Blame what on
How
you?
would you know if he has a habit?
Listen.
Look, he who smelt it dealt it. That's the rules.
Okay, sure, so you don't smell it? So everything's fine to you?
I smelt it after you, though.
Oh,
and
sure
smelled
you did.
first.
I'm sure you did. Oh, yeah. And this is the first time you've ever lied to me, honestly, so, of course I'd believe you.
I haven't lied to you.
You haven't lied to me. What happened to my rations 2 days ago?
A bear took it?
Oh, a bear took it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's why the wrapper was in your pack.
I'm done with this conversation.
Oh,
Bear
yeah,
didn't
now
want
you're
her.
done. Now you're done with the conversation. After you get figured out, you're done with the conversation. Alright, sure.
Would you both like to describe your characters to us after this lovely scene?
Clyte is a pretty tall humanoid, around 6 feet. On him is a cloak that is almost a royal purple, and it's got a hood, but it's not put on at the moment. At his side are 2 holsters inside the jacket, containing 2 pistols with some strange engravings on the side, though they're like only half visible through the holster. On top of his jacket are 2 sheaths or not 2 sheaths, but 1 sheath for a dagger. I've got 2 characters in mind, I'm sorry. 1 sheath for a dagger, and then between his body and the cloak is a book kind of on his lower back, and it's a big hefty journal with the symbol of a goose on the cover. And it's quite obvious that this is a possession that Clyte is trying to keep hidden, though with the way that they're walking, it kind of, I mean, the wind's tossing the cloak, so it becomes kind of obvious that it's there. Clyte's shirt is a light blue, and his pants are kind of a lightish brown, and he's got some heavy boots. Long, kind of messy hair, as if he's almost forgotten to take care of himself. And he's got some bright blue eyes. And he's kind of just walking like he owns the place right now.
Alright. Sai, would you like to describe you?
Yes. As Anthony just stated, his character is a tall humanoid. Mine is the opposite. I am a small humanoid.
You're a small aberration.
Small aberration, yeah. No, a small humanoid halfling. And I'm kind of wearing this, like, mainly dark-hued outfit. I have, a black overshirt with, a kind of like grayish-white undershirt and a red bow tie. I have a belt connecting my shorts and leggings with black shoes with a red trim. I also have gloves that are black with a red trim, and they have copper plating. I also have a wrench tied around my waist, and then a badge that is a bronze badge with some type of logo on it.
This is our first content campaign. It'll get better, I promise. Probably, maybe not.
Probably.
We
No.
had one very short description, and we've had two nice, long, detailed ones. As you two are walking, you come upon a small hand-painted sign on the outskirts of a very small town, and it says, "Welcome to Lingen. Fresh produce available here." And it has a painting of a small pond with some ducks in it on the sign.
You can repay that ration you stole here, maybe. You can get dinner.
If I must.
You must.
As you both walk into town, what do you do? Where would you like to go first?
This is early morning, right?
Relatively, yeah. We're like just before when people would start going to lunch.
I told you I'd get you here.
Yeah, whatever.
It wasn't that hard. We killed a bear.
Dude, yeah, the same bear that stole the rations, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah, and when we cut up the bear and ate it, I totally found the rations inside the stomach. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
silly me, of course.
It already digested by then.
It was... I found the rations gone an hour after we killed it.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, this is a town. It exists.
Yeah, nothing like the smell of shit in the morning.
Yeah.
Man, reminds me of home.
Yeah, it reminds me of you.
Hey, that's underhanded.
Damn.
It's not my fault you smelt it and dealt it.
I neither smelt it nor dealt
Listen.
it, and I'll have you know.
He who smelt it dealt it, and you smelt it first, so it's
You
obvious
smelt
that
it
you
first?
dealt
Oh my
it.
gosh.
Oh, hey, is that a stall over there? Fresh produce.
Why am I stuck with you?
And
You wanted to come with me.
You both walk into what appears to be the center of town, and it's quite lovely despite the smell. There's a nice, like, kind of fountain in the center, with some trees planted around it, where there are some stalls set up in between trees. One of the stalls, unfortunately, seems to have been destroyed, and there is remnants of vegetable produce everywhere, with a small group of people around the stall. Looking around, I would like you all, you both, to roll perception checks.
You know, it's quite lovely despite the smell.
It's homely.
There's a fountain in the middle.
There's a fountain in the middle.
And then just to make sure, expertise is only double proficiency bonus, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I forgot you have like a ridiculously high perception.
By design. No, I don't. 12.
I got a 17.
Sai, you take in the sights around you, and you notice that the water in the fountain is like this gross kind of green, cloudy water. It doesn't look good, and it smells quite bad. As you look around, you can see the you both see kind of some of the buildings surrounding the square. You see an inn that is called the Sunny Walrus, which looks rather cozy. It's nothing crazy, but it is quite cute. It's like this nice little like cottagey thing with a thatched roof. It seems quite nice. There is a bar on the other side, and it is called the Platinum Mule. And it's also this kind of cute little like thatched cottagey style. And you see an elven person with short cropped kind of orange hair leading who seems to be a giant green bird person of about 5'1" into the bar. He seems to be a little bit confused. Actually, as you see this giant green bird person, you both have an odd sensation of deja vu. Like you've seen this person before, but you don't know where or when. Clyde, this is a particularly odd feeling for you. And you see that, and then across the way, you see a very nice, relatively fancy-looking estate. It's got these beautiful kind of teal, like, pillars and stuff going on, with a beautiful, like, kind of iron fencing around the porch. You see it has a hand-painted, beautiful hand-painted sign out front that says Town Hall in the front of it. Yeah, and that's what primarily Sai sees. Clyde sees the same thing, but in far less detail.
Does
bucket over his head.
Does the stand have any does it happen to have any people around it?
Oh dear God.
Yes, it has a small group of people around it.
Clyde's gonna look at Sai, and he's gonna kind of point to his pocket, like trying to indicate we could totally start stealing from these people.
Oh my God.
Clyde, look at me. We've talked about this.
He runs over.
Steal.
You see the elven person with the kind of wavy curly braided hair. It's kind of a dusty brown, and they are wearing some light leather armor, and talking to this dwarven couple who seems to be upset about the stall. And you are both kind of stopped by this person in leather armor, who says, well, hey there. Look, sorry fellas, we just had this stall was destroyed. We've had a lot of property damage. These folks are real upset right now. Sorry, can I just get like your names? Just like, are you guys new here? We haven't seen you around before, so.
Yes, my apologies. My name is John.
Oh no.
My name's Sai. Don't listen to this idiot.
Why would you? Anyways. My name is John, and I am here for a cabbage.
You hear the sobs of the dwarven man get slightly more intense for a second.
You're so mean.
Palming right now.
I desperately need a cabbage. My salad is empty.
Well, your salad's gonna have to wait. Sorry. Not a lot survived.
Where have
We're
they
just
gone?
trying to get. I mean, look around you.
Yes, where have they gone?
The carnage is everywhere.
I'm pretty sure
Okay,
I'm on the
but where
floor
did the
fight.
carnage go?
All around you.
Clyde picks up a cabbage from
town
the ground.
square is filled with it.
Clyde starts collecting cabbages.
Clyde, Clyde, those are dirty. Don't eat those.
He starts
destroyed
flicking.
cabbages.
You
Picks
can-
them up off the ground. How much for this?
You can take
You
off.
can't cook that.
He's not
see
even
a
off to pay.
few-
You can just take off the outer layer. It's fine.
Make an investigation check for me.
For how many cabbages I can find.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll put the numbers down.
Okay, so that's a 6 plus 2, so that's an 8.
8 cabbages.
Oh my
You
god.
actually have a hard time finding full heads of cabbage.
He's just
you
picking up
find
anything.
One that's kind of like been halved, but mostly you just find like leaves and like bits of like veggie mulch on the ground.
He
You don't
takes
find many full heads of cabbages.
he takes the half and says thank you, and then walks towards the tavern.
Oh
My salad
God.
is saved.
Don't you still have to pay for that, sir?
It's on the ground.
You
Why would I pay for it?
Half price.
Oh my god. You see the elven person is actually kind of like following you a little bit and is like, hey, no, sorry, that's evidence. We kind of
He takes a
need
bite.
that.
He takes a bite
Also,
out of it.
that's just like
Takes a bite out of a
What?
hole.
it was on the
I
ground.
tasted it.
Why?
I tasted
We
it. It's
don't know
mine.
where that's been.
It's mine.
We don't
I
know
tasted
what
it.
happened here.
Sigh,
I
what
tasted
have I
it.
told
It's
you
mine.
about eating garbage
What?
again?
Yeah, sigh.
What?
You said sigh. What did I tell you?
Oh crap! Oh crap! No.
It's mine. I tasted it. I tasted it. It's mine. Clyde starts running.
Clyde, no.
I mean, okay, that's real childish, but like, whatever, I
He
guess.
runs into the tavern.
You see, they actually had like a small notepad, and they start writing stuff down. So,
Keep forgetting the list,
watching
man.
Listen,
you.
All they know is John just took half a head of lettuce.
To
From
this,
poor Travis.
I'm gonna notice them like writing it down, and I'll kind of do like this, just like nod and say, I am so sorry for him. I don't know what his problem is.
Well, he just destroyed evidence, for one. He destroyed
Consumed.
evidence. He
I'm evidence.
stole
That's a lot.
property.
I'm evidence.
I'm going to note this down. This is a criminal investigation. We don't know who did this. Tensions are real high right now. We can't just let this shit fly.
Fair enough. We just got into town. He's hungry, I guess.
We're all hungry, Bucko. We're all hungry.
I
The
understand
water's
that.
been shit for the past like month and a half.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It looked like
Food's getting real
pollution.
scarce. That's why we think this happened. We think somebody might have been hungry and decided to take their anger out on poor Travis's cabbage stall.
That's really unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so are you gonna pay for that cabbage?
Funny thing. Hey, Clyde, wait up. And I'm gonna run after Clyde.
Oh my god.
Alright, as you do that, the elven person starts writing down more in their notepad, and you can see that they're watching where you're going.
While Clay was running it, it's like a you know that thing in Mario where when it like runs, coins fall out. He's
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
as he runs, just a few gold coins are just gonna sure, yeah, just a few
A few pieces of lettuce.
a little bit
piece
of
lettuce are just trailing behind him.
a little bit of lettuce and like 2 gold fall as he runs.
I want you to mark off that you've lost 2 gold.
Okay,
For your funny bit. Your funny
Oh my
bit.
god.
worth
Can I
it.
roll to see the gold?
I'm trying
roll
to
me a-
make sure
roll
that they
me a
don't arrest
perception
us.
check. Roll me a
Okay.
perception check.
Oh, we're gonna get arrested.
Oh my god.
Not
What have
only
you done?
do you
Funny.
see the 2 gold, but you also notice that Clyte seems to have done it on purpose and just like jingled the coin purse a little bit. And
fuck.
you actually see a few threads on the coin purse that seem to be coming loose and seem to be wearing.
I sighed to myself and I'm just like, I'm gonna probably have to fix that later. I'm gonna pick up the gold that was left and run it over
Okay.
to the person, give
Alright.
it to them, and run back.
As you pick up the gold, you notice that the gold seems to have landed right next to one of the leaves that was dropped. And you go to pick it up, and you actually notice, kind of stuck to the inside of the leaf, it seems to be a feather of some kind. It seems to be like a light brown feather.
Oh, that's not me.
Interesting.
Never mind. I thought that was me for a second.
It's a bright
And
green feather, neon, one might say.
I'll note
Runs
that
into the
down, and then I'll run back to the gold, to the person to give them the gold.
All right. Do you run it over to the elf or the dwarves? Like, who are you running it to?
To the elf, because they put me in their book and I'm scared.
Okay. You see the elf is holding the 2 gold and is like, oh wow, thank you. You actually didn't have to pay this much. I mean, it would have just been like a copper. This is
I
really nice
figured.
of you, though. Yeah, I
That's-
think this is. Thank you, genuinely. Sorry
It's
about
fine.
the hassle.
Use the extra money to try to rebuild the stand, so we can
Oh,
get
yeah.
some fresh produce up.
Yeah, this is absolutely going to be going towards repairs and cost of
So
everything.
touching.
And you see the elven person actually takes it over to Travis and the dwarven woman and gives it to them, and you see kind of explaining things quietly, and Travis actually looks over to you and seems to be quite grateful. You see Travis gives you a smile and a nod and kind of holds the coins to his chest.
Yeah, to that I'll nod back and then run off to try to see where Flight went.
Okay, you do that. Flight, where did you go?
Straight into the tavern.
Straight into the tavern? Which one? The Sunny Walrus or the Platinum Mule?
Whichever one looks richer. Light's ready to regain that 2 gold.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
They call him
Okay.
the Robin Hood of the South.
Oh my god. You walk into the Platinum Mule, which seems to just be kind of like a pub. And you see at the bar is the large green person, large green bird person, and
Taller than
behind the
he-
bar is the elven person with short cropped orange hair. In the corner of the establishment, you see 2 people who are slightly older looking. You see one who seems to be a gnome, who is wearing just like really basic kind of like outside workwear, just like a sleeveless shirt, and some brown pants, and has like a sun hat on, and some kind of wild white hair. And the other person seems to be another half orc, a kind of lanky half orc, who has their hair in a low pigtail, and is wearing kind of similar attire. And they're both sitting in there with drinks.
Can Clyde clock the alchemist tools? Or does Bubbles have them on him?
Roll me a perception check. I have a feeling that Bubbles might be about to lose some alchemist tools.
Oh jeez.
10.
No,
No.
you don't. No, no.
God bless.
You don't
Hair
see
rolls.
anything actually.
Your roll
You
are
walk
so
into
bad
the
today.
tavern, and you accidentally walk into the door, before you like walk into the tavern itself.
Alright. Clyde is
You
gonna
look out on the door and you see it says pull.
Clay is gonna play into this, and he's gonna start like walking like he's drunk. And he's gonna
Oh my
pull. He's gonna like
Oh no.
He's gonna forcefully pull open the door and then just like stumble in and trip over himself on purpose.
Roll me a performance check.
Come
Oh
Or
on.
my
deception, your
gosh.
choice.
Jesus.
Performance or deception.
Come on, please. Just one. 19 total.
Alright. You seem to pull it off rather successfully. Even though you've never actually seen a drunk person, you've heard descriptions of them. And you pull it off really well, actually. You see you see the gnome in the back that's sitting with the half-orc, kind of looks at you and it's like, yeah, in the back, kind of acknowledging a fellow day drunk person, at like 10:30 in the morning.
Is the bird alone right now?
The bird is currently at the bar. Bubbles, what are you doing?
I was talking I was talking to Braun. He like dragged me in there. And speaking of which, talking to Braun. Hey Braun. Sorry about all that out there. I didn't have my breakfast yet, and I just remembered. Megan was making me some eggs. I better head back over to the Sunny Waters.
So are you gonna start walking back?
Yeah, and I start walking back towards the door.
Clanks.
And as I'm walking, I kind of notice this guy that's like falling over on the ground, and I'm like, he looks familiar. And then I keep walking because I'm hungry.
Clay's gonna notice your walking path, and he's gonna like walk to get ready to intercept. Not like directly, but like almost fall into him. He's gonna like place it so that the cabbage gets almost put into Bubbles' hands, and then he's gonna go for pickpocket for the gold pouch.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck,
Roll
dude.
me a sleight of hand. And
better go-
Bubbles, I want you to roll me a perception check.
You better 10 total. I am not.
11.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, you like.
My shitty rolls.
It's a very awkward exchange. It's a very awkward interaction. You're kind of like, whoa, what's kind of happening here? As this like drunk person kind of stumbles into you and hands you a cabbage for some reason.
JS. Christmas. My final message. Goodbye.
Alright. Clyde, you come away with. I have to check how much money Bubbles has. What are you trying to get money, or are you trying
Oh
to
yeah,
get
I
an
went
item?
for his pouch.
Okay. You come away with 1 gold.
It'll make up dividends. Alright.
I mean, you only got 1 higher than Bubbles did, so you're not
Oh.
getting a lot.
I'm alright with this. Alright, so he's
Okay.
gonna swing around and go to the bar and just sit down for a second and then watch Bubbles go out, and he's gonna like look to the tavern keep and he's gonna like, crazy day, huh?
Is he still trying to keep up the drunken charade?
He's gonna drop it for a second so that the tavern keep knows, but no one else knows.
I see.
He's does he recognize this tavern keep as someone who might be a friend in high places? I'm
You
trying to fish
recognize
out.
this
What?
tavern keep as like the tavern, like the inn has a tavern, but this is like a pub, so this is probably where like a lot of people go if they're not staying at the inn. This is a tavern keeper for a very small town, so you get the sense that this person might have a good connection. But yeah, you sit down and Braun nods to you and is like,
Well, hey there. What can I get you?
You got a morning ale?
Yeah. What kind of price range are you looking for? Is there like a specific taste palette? We don't have a ton right now. Supply has been limited, but I'm sure I could find something.
Yeah, it looks like someone pissed in your fountain out there.
Yeah, not just the fountain either. The pond's been awful.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's like everywhere. Like anywhere that we could get water, it's like all gross and like disgusting, like shit water now.
Clay's
They're
gonna
awful.
do like a cartoonish, like go back to pretending he's drunk and then turn around and give a thumbs up to the other drunk. And then he's gonna turn.
You see that drunk is like sipping on a drink.
Clyde turns back towards the tavern keep and he, Clyde asks, "Do you have any attachment to that guy?"
The attachment?
Yeah. How much do you care about that guy?
Oh my god, he's about to kill him.
You value your teeth?
I gotta hurry up.
Yeah.
No, I'm
I
just
mean-
asking because he looks like he might have a little pretty penny on him.
Oh
Are
my-
you about to rob?
No, I would never.
Roll me a deception check.
The music stopped at the perfect time.
That's a
That was
14
good.
total.
Okay, sweet. Hold on.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, I'd say that I have attachment to pretty much everybody here.
Those guys have had a particularly rough go of it. They're the fishers for Lingen, so yeah, they've kind of been out of job since everything happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
it turns out the fish don't really like this.
So they haven't really been able to catch anything.
Clay kind of sighs and then he turns around and whistles at the drunk fisher, and he flicks a gold across the fucking room over
All
to
right,
Fisher.
you see the fisher, the gnome, like sees the gold and is like, oh, and you see, he kind of goes to catch it,
Misses.
but he misses and he kind of stumbles, like he almost falls out of the booth, but he doesn't quite. And the coin you see kind of landed in the cushions, so he starts kind of rooting around in the cushions, and the half-orc joins.
He'll get it. Alright, so one of your cheap morning ales, please.
Sure thing, coming right up.
Appreciate it.
And he turns around, and he starts whipping up just a very cheap, very small, little ale. Sai, what are you doing?
I am running back towards where I saw Clyde wander off.
Alright, so you wander into the tavern and you see kind of the scene I just described before you.
Alright.
Am I like passing him?
Yeah. Was
Yeah,
he on the
you
way
you
out?
pass each other on the way out, yeah.
I kind of recognize him too.
I'm gonna look at him kinda with like an odd look. It's not really suspicious, but it's kind of like investigative. And then I'm gonna pass by him and
Alright,
go into the bar.
alright. Do you do so? What do you do in the bar?
First thing I do is look for Clyde and make sure he doesn't get into any trouble.
Hey!
I look over to him and I'm like, oh no.
I would like you to roll me an insight check. Sai.
Okay.
Do I roll deception? Or can I like let him in on it?
If you choose to let him in on it, then no
Oh,
insight
frick.
needs to be rolled.
I'm just letting him in on it.
Alright.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
You notice that Clyde seems to be pretending to be drunk.
That's my son!
I face palm and then I sit down next to him at the bar.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
And I'm just like, this charade again?
Clay like just stares at you meaningfully for a second, like, and then he
Right.
looks back over at the tavern keep, waiting for the morning mead.
Alright. And the tavern keep returns with it took slightly longer than usual. He saw that he was kind of like holding up a couple bottles to see which ones had things in them still. And finally, he returns with a mug full of. It's a little bit less full than you would normally be served, but you get a mug of morning ale.
When he sets it down, Clyde grabs his wrist. He looks him straight in the eyes, and he says, "My name is John. Do you know where I can find the wares that normal people wouldn't sell?" And he just stares him in the eye until he gets an answer.
Is he trying to
Roll
find
an
the black market right now?
intimidation check.
17.
Oh, fake.
All right.
He's not trying
And
to
you
intimidate
see
as much,
he's-
but look convinced.
Yeah. And you see Ron is like very uncomfortable. And he says, I don't know what you're talking. We don't have much of a we don't have much of that here. We're a really small town. We don't really have a lot. But
You have
you
something. I know you have something, and you know you have something. Now, there are only drunks in this
Okay.
room, but as time goes on, there are going to be more people and there are guards outside. Now, you tell me, maybe I'll drop you a gold in these trying times.
and you see he gets this look in his eye, and he says, "Listen, we don't have a lot of underground goods here, but if you're looking for some secrets, maybe this will pique your interest." And he hands you a little black card. And wouldn't you know it, I have a prop for this.
Oh?
Let me find
He's
it.
here now.
He hands you this little kind of dark brown card. And
Alright.
it has a little bit of red ink on it, red gilding, and it has something written on it. What languages do you speak?
Oh boy. Clay speaks Common, Kori, Elvish, and Deepscan.
Okay. So you don't understand a language that is written on the card.
Clay acts natural and he goes for a handshake, and like assuming that he's gonna, or that the tavern keeper is gonna keep the black card in his hand for the handshake so they can trade.
All right, and the tavern keeper passes off the card to you in the handshake,
Clay
and he leans.
Clay passes back a gold and a bullet.
All right, and you see Braun kind of looks at what you handed him, and he pockets it, and he leans over to you and says, "I'm not supposed to be handing those out to just anybody. They get real nervous about it, so don't tell anybody that I gave that to you." And then he just kind of goes back to what he was doing.
Clay smiles and kind of says, "I'm not nobody," and then he like flaps the jacket so the two guns are kind of visible. Only slightly.
Okay.
Like the writing is slightly visible, so there might be a hint there. But
I like that you're doing this with the assumption that this person knows what those are.
maybe he doesn't, but he sees guns, and those are pretty high tech and hella expensive.
He
so
sees some weird metal items on your hips.
we'll know what they do later.
What?
So anyways, Clyde does that pass off, looks over to Sai and asks if he wants to meet.
I just look at him suspiciously the entire time he does this, and I was just like, I don't like this. And to that, I just push back the mead, and I'm just like, you know this by now. I don't really drink.
All right, Tavern, this one's for you if you don't want it. I'm sure those fishermen would love it. And then Clay exits.
You hear the half-orc fisher give a small woo!
Woo!
As we leave.
Gosh darn
I just
I
matches the
follow
energy and then
after him.
walks out. And he, it's like going from straight drunk to straight sober once again. This man is just like taking on and off the masks naturally. and then he walks
Alright.
outside as a normal man again, without the head of
You-
Cabbage.
Yeah, you walk outside without the head of Cabbage.
I still have the
And-
head of Cabbage.
Yes, you were
just-
given the head of Cabbage.
I just walked
the half
away with
head
it.
of
I was just
Cabbage.
like, I was just
What if
Write
people
it in
didn't
I
your
use
was
it?
literally
inventory.
baffled.
We
Write it
traded
in your inventory. You now have half a head
Yeah.
of cabbage in your inventory.
with a bite
Bamboozled
out of
me. I
it.
just like had cabbage.
Yeah, it's actually like it's been shredded partially, so it's kind of like falling apart in your hands a little.
Half a head of wilted cabbage.
with a bite in it,
Yep, and it's dirty as fuck.
and dirty.
Yes. But yeah, you two walk out. And the
How much HP does that restore?
Negative.
Say none or
No,
Get
it
outta here.
actually hurts you. Crazy thing.
Yeah.
Are
got
Okay,
pollution.
I'm how much? I'm writing this info.
you going to take a bite out of it?
On
No,
purpose.
I'm writing this info down so that I can know how much damage it does.
You don't know.
This isn't
Take a bite out
Undertale.
of
Not
it.
everything has to
Take
have
a
a
bite
cause
of
and effect like that.
Let me just investigate this cabbage. I'm just kidding.
Light's gonna start trying to track to see where the big bird went.
You guys see the big bird sitting in the inn, the tavern of the inn.
Gonna
I'm
walk
eating
over there.
there.
eggs. I'm eating my scrambled eggs.
On the way over there, Clay is gonna walk past, or try to walk past a darkened alley, and then, like, just yank Cyan.
All right, there's actually one right next to the pub.
Alright,
Oh, that's
walk out
funny.
natural, and then do, like, a full quick U-turn, just whoop! And he's gonna take out the black card and say, can you read this?
I can try. What language is it in? Can I? Do I roll like investigation for this?
Maybe you have the language.
You don't recognize the language, but you can roll an investigation to try and see if you can figure out what language it is.
Okay.
Can I,
You know you can't read it.
give him the help action?
What are you doing to help?
Okay, so it's not common, Cory, Elvish, or Thieves' Cant. So that only leaves and starts noting down languages that he knows.
Okay. And yes, you can. You can give assistance, which means that Sai would be rolling with advantage.
All right. 18.
Roll me another. You roll 2 and take the highest.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Nat 20!
Nope, just 16.
Oh.
18.
Wait, what do you add to that 18?
Yeah, what do you add to it?
Intelligence and then proficiency if you have it.
Intelligence? 20. Non-natural.
Takes it 20.
All right. You recognize that this language is Boran, which is typically spoken by bird folk.
Fuck.
Oh,
Briefs.
frick.
Alright.
I found.
Clight's gonna slip that away into a page in his book, and then he's gonna walk up.
Right.
And he's gonna look to Sai and he's gonna say, "Well, that was fun. Good start.
That was fun.
Good good start in the city. I think I kind of like it here, despite the smell. The people here don't really pay attention.
Of course you would like it here.
Where's a villain?
You wanted to come here in the first place.
I didn't want to come here. I wanted to come past here.
Okay, well, close enough. So, are we staying here? Should we get a room, or are we just walking through?
We might as well. I mean, we're already here. It's been a while.
Oh yeah, we'll see all the sights. The green water, the shit lake. Yeah.
There
Beautiful
is
place.
something- There is something I do want to do, actually.
Lead the way.
Is there, like, any place we can rent a room?
That would be
Like,
the inn.
That you're
I'm gonna
immediately
go
next
again.
door?
Yeah, I'm just
The
gonna
funny
walk into
walrus.
the inn. Yeah, the funny thing, I'm just gonna walk into the inn.
Okay. What
Um,
do you do?
I'm gonna go up to the innkeeper and ask for a room.
All right. And you see this portly half-orc woman with her hair tied into a really tight bun. And she looks up and she greets you. Oh, hello there!
Yes, we can absolutely get you a room. What kind of room would you like? Would you like a single, double? What's going on?
Single.
We can absolutely do that.
Single.
And there is only one bed.
Single.
No.
I'll sleep on the floor. Just get the single. Save the money.
Fine, whatever. Single.
They're so small that it wouldn't even
Alright.
matter if we slept in the same bed.
I hate you.
So he just sits on your lap like a cat.
You hate that I'm right.
He just curls up
It
on your
is
lap like a
Tuesday.
cat.
It is Tuesday. We
Yeah,
actually
okay,
have
so-
a special on singles on Tuesday, so
Confirmation that it is Tuesday in
It
Morello.
is Tuesday. Confirmation.
What's the
We
special?
got it, boys.
the special. Normally it's about 7 copper per night, but on Tuesdays you get it for 5 copper. If
Can you break your
if
gold?
you- yeah, we can do that. Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah, and you see she starts like doing a change and all that. I must apologize if you two are wanting food at all during your stay here. We have some food, but things have been really rough lately. What with the water, the livestock for a lot of the local farms have actually been getting really sick lately. And some of the crops are not doing so well. So food is not to our normal quality, I would say. And we're quite low on fresh meat.
I'm just sitting
So-
in the table over the right, and I say the eggs are good though.
Clay is gonna say, it's gonna be like almost in a murmur, but he's gonna be like, ah. And he's gonna say that in Thieves' Cant.
He's
To
gonna
try
say
to.
ah in Thieves' Camp.
And Dave's can.
Or I see,
Ah.
but it's not gonna be like super loud, so that it could come off as like just murmuring in common or something like that, and see if she catches.
Okay. You actually see. Actually, I'm gonna roll for this because I just realized that I kind of have to do that. All right. You see that there is no recognition on her features.
I'm staring at the giant green bird suspiciously.
Hello.
Giant green bird.
Clyde's gonna look over at Sai and then see the bird. Ah, shit.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Clyde?
Hey, I'm drunk, by the way. Go about your business.
I'm gonna like motion them over to like sit down at my table.
This is even more suspicious.
I'm going to push Clyde over because I don't know what he did.
Okay, so Sai is pushing Clyde's leg.
Roll me a strength
This
test.
fucking bird. Oh my god.
17. I'm a
Well, the small
I'm
man is
very
pushing me.
strong.
Shit.
I'm very strong.
Have you been doing weights on the road? Jesus
It's all-
Christ.
Clyde
It's
is
all the
not
rations.
budging.
I mean,
Wait, what?
Clay is not budging an inch.
I think it's the other way. He rolled a 17, I got a 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Clyde is
Yeah.
budging
Sorry,
several inches.
I got the names mixed up.
I just lift him
Um,
up.
Yeah, no, you like lift him up just straight up.
You
and
could
it's
have done
actually,
this
like,
the whole time.
Normally it's really awkward, like
Congrats.
carrying somebody who's so much like taller than you, but you're actually kind of taking it to like a champ. You stumble a little bit, but you get it.
Clay kind of enjoys this moment. He like he's just like he's sitting there and he reminds himself of like those like seats that peasants would like rise up for the king, and he's like, you know what? I get it now.
Don't get too
Speaking
used to
of real.
this. You're not out of hot water yet.
If I knew that you could do this the entire time, I would have just had you carry me the whole way.
You never asked.
I didn't
also,
think I
I'm not
had
doing
to.
this consistently.
Oh, yes, you are.
We'll see about that.
Ah.
dropped-
From now
Like-
on, every check
Ugh.
every check that you have to carry him, you get an advantage on.
Ow.
Clay wants uppies.
I was
Clay
joking.
wants
Wait, what's up,
A
dudes?
Downies in a way, actually.
What?
But yeah, once we get over to the giant green bird, I drop him onto the floor.
Ah!
Just straight up.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, it hurts. Oh, my back. It's not just flat.
Oh.
Oh.
Is he alright?
No, I'm
He's
drunk.
fine.
I'm so
We'll
drunk.
walk it off.
And you stole my lettuce.
We're out of the box.
Hey guys, it's Editor Klostka here once again, and as you can see, we're transitioning into a face cam era of the show that we didn't have before because we lost all that footage, but now we have it, and you're gonna see face cams. But the entire reason that everything before this was corrupted was because my power went out. So I'm going to explain what happens in the middle of my power going out and the footage we lost and then this new footage. So basically, Clyte says, "Oh, you stole my cabbage." And then Bubbles is like, "No, you gave it to me." And Clyte does some rolls and he convinces everyone in the room that that Bubbles stole this cabbage from Clyte, and no one disagrees with it because he rolls really high. And he tries to get gold, and now we're back.
Alright, so where we last left off was y'all were talking with Bubbles in the tavern.
Non-voluntarily.
Yeah, I dropped him in front of him.
Dropped.
In front of Bubbles.
You got dropped.
My back.
You're fine.
Oh, I'm so
You
drunk.
may not have heard me say this. I am not paying you for that cabbage.
Yes,
I will
you
gladly
are.
give you the cabbage. I will gladly give you the cabbage back, but I
Oh.
am not paying for
Two
it.
gold.
I did not want
2
this.
gold.
Clyde,
No.
what have we said about scamming citizens again?
How?
Clay,
2 gold, you say?
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Let me.
You know what? You seem like a nice person, so I'll do 1
Hang
gold.
on. Why does my coin pouch feel a little lighter? I know for a fact I know for a fact I had 15 gold in here.
Roll me a perception check, Bubbles. Let's see if you actually noticed.
Nope.
+1, 10.
You don't know shit. You don't know shit.
You seem like a nice person, so I'll bump it down to 1 gold. But you still need to pay me for what you stole.
I am face palming right now.
You know what? No. I don't think I will.
Clay looks over at Sai and starts like slowly reaching for the gun.
Clyde, no. Clyde, no.
I noticed this, and I
Do
start
you?
reaching from. Yes.
Do you know what a gun
Do
is?
you?
Do you know what a gun is?
You know what a gun is?
Why wouldn't I know what a gun is?
No one knows what a gun is. in this
Nobody
world.
knows what a gun is.
Except for me.
Except for him.
Do I roll a history check?
I
What?
fixed
Like,
his.
Roll me. Yeah, roll me a history check.
14 plus.
You don't know what a gun is.
That is wisdom, correct?
I believe it's
Intelligence
history.
+2. That's
I believe it's intelligence for history.
16.
You don't know shit. You
Oh,
don't know what a gun is.
Enough? Holy shit.
No! This is fucking fantasy world, man!
Clay just like starts going
There's
for
weird metal things on this person's hips. You don't know what they are.
it. So you're gonna
That's enough
steal
to
from
know
me.
It's probably a weapon.
You're gonna steal from me and not even try to pay me back for it.
I'm gonna try to hold him back, just like Clyde. We've talked about this. No antagonizing.
You are a thief, my good sir. A thief and a straddler.
You're one to talk.
Straddler?
Yeah, it's an insult from where I come from.
You wouldn't know it. It goes to another school.
You wouldn't know the insult. It was used in a different place.
Mm-hmm.
Where was
Yep.
that place?
A thief and a straddler, that's what you are.
What's happening? What's happening anymore?
You stole
I'm
my...
eating my eggs.
Do you know?
No.
Do you know how?
No.
You know
you-
how?
you
No,
be
no, no.
quiet.
You
I was
listen
eating
to
my
me.
eggs.
You listen to me, you
Jeez.
fucking
And
bastard.
then I thought,
No.
I thought
You stole my
earlier.
food.
I'm gonna try to talk to this man.
Do you
And then-
know how
and then
rare
he-
food is
he
now?
started demanding money from
Hey.
me.
Hey,
He stole my food.
if there's... Hey!
Hey,
You didn't order shit. You quiet down. You
that
didn't order
lettuce? The lettuce he stole from me.
Okay, well, if there's gonna be any violence, you gotta take it outside. No violence
Megan.
in the establishment.
Megan,
Those are
outside.
my rules.
Come outside.
Megan, I've been here
Let's
for 3
talk
months.
about
Do you
this.
think I would steal? You really think I would steal from him?
You're a giant bird person. I don't know.
What the fuck, Megan?
Holy crap!
You're a giant bird person who rolled up into town one day. You've done
here for 3
almost
months.
nothing except play a lot of accordion.
I've been here for 3 months. We
And
might
I've
not be
gotten
best
3
friends.
noise complaints.
We may not be best friends or anything, but come on.
Roll a persuasion
Hey, you
check.
knew me better than this.
Roll me a persuasion check.
1. Oh, fake.
And you see Megan. And she's,
+2, that's a 20.
you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. This whole business with the water is really getting to me. I shouldn't snap at you like that, Bubbles. You've been a good
Clay's-
patron.
Clay's
You've
gonna
been a
look
good
over.
patron, Bubbles.
Clay's gonna look over and say, "You saw him steal from me," and then thieves can't say hell.
I can't understand that.
They might. They just might have loaded really roll perception.
I don't know what this language is that you're speaking at me.
I coughed.
And I also don't know you.
I'm not feeling very well. I coughed. I apologize, but he just stole the lettuce. I can't roll.
Did you drink some of the water?
I drank some of the
Don't
water.
drink the water. Don't drink some of the water.
And
it's
then
real bad for you.
I drank some of the water, and then I tried to eat a cabbage to get rid of the taste, and he stole it from me in the streets. I can't even roll.
You know,
I can't roll
If he
persuasion. on
drank
this.
some of the water, it makes a lot more sense because he came stumbling into the bar, handed me a cabbage, and then fell on the floor.
You stole that cabbage from me.
Wait, I want you to roll a deception check for me.
After you left the bar, I tried to follow you, but I couldn't find you.
I'm just face
Found me
palming
now.
right now.
That's
Just
why I'm
right
trying to
big
get you to
boom.
pay me back for the cabbage that you stole. All
I
right.
didn't steal nothing. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh!
That's a 23.
Dear
Yeah,
Okay.
you man.
You see Megan gets this kind of betrayed look in her eyes, and she looks over at you, Bubbles. Bubbles, give this man back his cabbage right now.
No, he's
I already-
he's already eaten part of it. Look at that bite. He
I-
already ate part of it. I require payment.
Bubbles, why did you eat this man's cabbage? Bubbles,
No.
you've been
You
here
know
for
what?
3 months.
Oh,
Why would
you know what?
do this all of a
You can
sudden?
go ask Travis. You can go ask Travis out the town center. This is his cabbage. It was already in half.
Is this
Yeah,
not
it got destroyed. It got destroyed when his cart got destroyed.
is this not 20 not enough to gaslight Bubbles?
You weren't persuading me. You were
Bubbles,
persuading
you're starting
Megan.
to
I was
doubt your own
deceptive.
memory.
You're
No,
starting
he was
to
persuading
doubt your
Megan,
own-
not me.
I mean, I feel like a nat 20 could deceive everyone in the room. Sai believes me at this point. And Sai saw it.
I saw it.
Listen, all I need is 1 gold and we can all sing Kumbaya.
Bubbles, give this man his 1 gold.
Thank
I am
you.
not giving him my gold. This is not what happened.
Bubbles, Bubbles. Do you want me to call the guards on you?
And tell them what?
You stole my cabbage.
That you stole a cabbage.
I have eyewitnesses out in the town. I have eyewitnesses
Travis
out.
Shambles.
You,
Call the guards.
And
I have
you're
eyewitnesses
stealing
out in the town
You're
square
stealing
that
more
saw
cabbage?
me.
How do we
that
know
saw
that you
me.
didn't break?
well,
You didn't break
hold on.
Travis's stand.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna say metagaming here. You don't have eyewitnesses in the town square because you were inside the tavern.
No, I'm saying I have eyewitnesses out in the town square that saw me. That saw me go there.
Saw you walk
and then
out with the
walk away.
cabbage. They saw you enter the tavern at some point and then walk out with another person's cabbage. That, let me remind you, was repaid for with 2 gold when it costs
Well-
5 copper as a
Yes,
kind
but
donation.
I walked
It
out.
cost like 1 copper.
It cost a copper and
I
I paid
walked
2
out of
gold.
I walked out of the town hall with the cabbage that was
Well, I
half
paid
eaten,
the
and I
tavern.
did not eat it.
You still stole it from me. Alright, metagaming over. But, I just wanted to point it out in case the mind track was off. Are you sure you're not gaslit by nat 20? Let's see if I can do it again. No, okay.
Oh my gosh.
You can try to persuade me if you want,
Roll
but you
another
persuaded.
deception.
you
Roll
persuaded
another
Megan
deception.
before.
Bubbles, roll an insight.
Oh my gosh. Are we really doing this?
19.
Yes, we are.
Oh my god! What the fuck, dude?
That's a natural one on
for-
Bubbles' part.
For the
No
viewers,
way.
that's a 19
viewers.
total. Not one
Yeah.
on Bubbles.
Am
Listen,
Bubbles,
I only
Maybe I
need
did
one
you
steal
gold.
realize,
Dear God,
you
he's getting
realize,
robbed.
you search your memory, Bubbles, and you realize that you did actually steal this.
You
man's
stole it.
cabbage.
I guess now that I think about it, he did kind of trip and it fell in my hands. And then I walked away.
When I turned around, you were nowhere to be seen.
Oh my God.
Shit, man, I'm sorry. I got real. Sorry, this water's getting to my head too. I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
Here,
Thank you.
have the 2 gold. Have the 2 gold.
Thank you.
Bubbles,
Why-
you have now lost 3 gold
Yo,
from your original 50.
Alright.
I don't know that. I
Clay-
know that I lost 2
gold.
that I just gave to him.
Clay's gonna go in for a hug.
Excuse me, sir. I don't know you.
Oh,
I don't know you,
my
sir.
apologies.
Like, this is not the reason I brought you over here.
Wait a minute.
Clay's gonna walk up to his room.
Hold on.
Oh
Still
my
crying.
gosh.
Still
Wait,
crying.
don't go yet. Don't go yet.
Megan's like, sir, I didn't give you your key, sir.
Oh, thank you. He's gonna walk over to the innkeeper.
Wait, you.
She hands
I'm
you
sorry,
a
I've been
small
so
little.
distraught. I got here. My name
It's
is
alright.
John.
It's alright, sir. It's alright. It's alright,
I was in
sir.
the war.
The water is getting to everybody. It's been really, really bad. We need to find people who can figure out what's going on. I'm so sorry, good sir.
Thank you.
Please
He walks
enjoy
up to
your
his room.
What was that, Megan?
Walks straight up to his room.
What was that,
What
Megan?
was that?
What did you say about?
We're trying
About-
to find people who can figure out what's going on with the water. We've been doing that for like a month and a half.
Why wasn't I informed of this?
They've been doing it for like a month
You've
and a half.
been here. We've had a poster up on the wall, and you see she like points to like a billboard type situation in the inn's tavern. And you see, sure enough, on the billboard there's like a posting that's like help wanted for local water problems.
Huh.
To that, I'm gonna say.
I guess I'm not as observant as I thought.
To that, I'm gonna say, yeah, I noticed that the water was having a bit of problems here. I guess pollution somehow made it out into the country. That's odd.
You could say that. We've had clean water as long as I have lived here, which has been a good long while. Don't ask me how long. Yeah, it's been really bad lately. We've never had water issues like this. At first, people thought that maybe the ducks were being fed too much, but then the ducks started getting really sick and the water problems persisted. We don't know what's going on anymore.
Oh, the duck's frozen.
It's upstairs.
Oh, well, why are you feeding the birds?
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
There's actually another person in the corner of the tavern that none of y'all saw previously.
Mhm.
They're wearing like a purple shirt and a little bowler hat, and it's just a little,
They call him the
this
hippo.
little gnome.
The hippo. Oh no.
He's got a name tag that says the hippo on him. He's very old.
Sorry.
Very old.
Clay's just
no
crying
one was talking
louder
to you.
upstairs.
I was just like, when would you say these water problems started?
About a month and a half ago. It's been a really long time, and it's gotten worse over time too.
Interesting.
Yeah. At this rate, we're really starting to lose a lot of food, and now with Travis's stall gone, that's really not great. People are
Right.
getting really desperate.
That's definitely a problem.
Yeah, I got here about 3 months ago. It was so beautiful. Everything was, all the food here was delicious. The water was pristine. And like, yeah, about a month and a half in, everything started to go south really quickly. Don't know what happened.
Interesting.
Yep.
Let me hold on 1 second, and I'm gonna run up to the room that
You hear vague sounds of like,
You gotta go take care of the problem child. Hold on.
Kyle.
I'm gonna go up to the room that we bought.
Clyde's gonna be
Alright.
behind the door and then slam it when Sai runs in.
Megan,
This again?
So what's the deal? You didn't back me up back there. What's up?
Quiet. You should know. You should know what you're doing. All right.
We were
I've
supposed to be
told
two of a
you.
kind.
Look, I told you we can't just keep pickpocketing everyone we see. All right.
Okay, but you pickpocketed the rations off me.
Again with the rations.
It was
I
after
swear.
the bear.
If you want more rations, we can
Listen.
just go.
Just have my back, and if you're not gonna have my back, then at least don't get in the way. You almost tipped him
Fine.
off.
Fine. You just know how I feel about all this shady crap.
Okay, but it's a big green bird. Come on.
It is a big green bird.
When
but
can you say that you've stolen from a big green bird? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, man.
But we might need that big green bird. Let me in the room. Gosh darn it.
You're already in the room. I slammed the door.
Oh, you slammed the door behind me, or
Yeah,
I
behind
thought you
you.
slammed it on me.
No, behind
Oh.
you. Yeah.
Retcon.
Retcon. But yeah, you heard what the innkeeper said. He's been a nuisance to these people anyways. It wouldn't hurt.
It's just been loud. I'm sure it's not that bad.
Between you and me, I've got 3 off of him by this point. That was the 3rd.
You already stole 3 gold from him.
I plan to keep going.
Hey,
You're
Bubbles,
gonna keep
what are-
going?
Bubbles, what are you doing during all this?
I'm talking
two
to
of them have
Megan
run out.
about these 2 people that just showed up.
You're
Okay.
following?
No.
You're following? You're
No.
tailing?
Oh. I thought he said he was following. I was like,
talking to
what?
Megan. I'm talking
You're a
to
rat.
Megan about these 2 people.
Okay.
Hey Megan,
Yes.
these guys are kind of weird.
Says the
I've done
thief.
nothing.
Megan knows
Says
you're a
the
thief.
giant green bird.
That's not important right now.
I've
And also,
seen
that's kind of-
weirder.
That's kind of insulting. You know what I mean?
Sure,
No.
they do seem just a little sketchy, but I think now that he's not drinking the water anymore. So I think that was doing a lot of it.
I sure hope so, cause I don't know about him. But listen, I was certain that I didn't take his cabbage, but I guess I did. Now I'm just confused.
Look,
I swear,
Bubbles,
he's
buddy, the water's
messing
been
with my
getting
head.
to all of us. Don't be so hard on yourself. The water's been getting to all of us. It's
I
all
guess
right,
you're
buddy.
I guess I'll just go finish my eggs and peace. I don't know.
You do that, and we come back to Sai and Clay.
All
Sorry
right.
for interrupting.
So, listen, we just gotta work together. If we're both gonna make it through this, and I know you've got your place you want to be, we just gotta work together a little bit. A little give and take. I'll tell you what. I won't steal from the poor, and you don't rat me out.
I would say not stealing from the poor is a given. They're poor, Clyde.
I already don't steal from the poor. I was trying to trick you, but listen, I'll tell you what. Each day, you get 3 bands, alright? 3 people you really don't want me to steal from, and I won't steal from them, and you can't say yourself, because that's cheating.
You were gonna steal from me?
You can say yourself, it's fair. And I'll honor them. I'll honor your bands. They only last for a day, but
How do I know? Pinky promise. Now.
fuck.
Do it.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
Okay, pinky promise is secured.
Well, now I'm bound by this.
Mm-hmm. The pinky promise is absolute.
But you can only start doing it tomorrow. Today, I get to have fun.
You didn't say that.
I said it now.
Fine.
He did
Clyde,
say it now.
Clyde, okay. Clyde, I'm going to need you to not steal from that bird.
Why?
We might, okay.
But why? For what purpose?
Clyde. I'm gonna need you to go into investigation mode. I want to figure some things out around this town.
But there's so much gold to be had.
We can... Tell you what, we can ask for a...
A loan?
No, not a loan. No, we can ask for a reward.
$1 million.
We can ask for a reward once we figure out what's happening here.
But why do that when I can just steal? It's so much easier.
Because you'll get the guards after us.
But they're not after us.
Yet.
We just pay them off.
Is that what you've been doing this entire time?
Obviously.
Oh my gosh, why am I... Anyways, look. There are two things I want to learn about here, alright? And I think the green bird can help us.
Fine. Just keep in mind, I paid off the guards that one time when you just walked out of the store without paying for a bunch of scrap metal because you were too obsessed about your new project.
It was shiny! It was shiny. It was shiny.
I'm just saying, this is the two of us. This isn't just you. Just keep that in mind.
Fine, whatever.
And you're sure I can't rob the bird?
I am certain you can't rob the bird. You're already confusing him as it is.
I can't rob him of gold or anything else? Just one more.
No, Clyde, you have a problem. We've talked about this.
I don't have a problem.
Clyde, roll persuasion.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No. We're just gonna do this the roleplay style. It's fine. I don't need to actually persuade him. I'm not trying to fight him with rolls. I'm just trying to do roleplay.
Alright.
Fine, I probably won't steal from him.
I'll take that for now. Improvements, baby steps.
For today. Probably. Only probably. I don't promise.
Anyways, that note you have.
Oh yeah, the black card.
That's written in Orin, and you know what that means, right?
I don't trust him.
Look, it's our best lead we have, and also I'm skeptical of him a little bit as well.
Fine. He puts the card back in his pocket and he feels something weird. He pulls out a piece of underwear. When did this get here?
What? Wait, what? I just looked concerned, just like...
Clyde, did you steal someone's underwear?
I don't think so. I didn't have it yesterday. And I
Clyde?
didn't steal it today.
I'm just looking at him with like a grimace, like horrified expression, and I'm just like disgusted, just like, you stole someone's underwear.
I don't remember doing
you
it,
see
but
this kind of ratty pair of boxers, and they don't smell good.
Session 0 references. Puts it
Clyde,
back in his pocket.
Clyde, it's not even clean.
I know that. You go on ahead, and then Clay, when Sai exits the room, he's gonna write down the new deal he's made and what's happened so far in the journal. And
I should also
Alright.
note that the boxers have kind of embroidered on the inner band. It says Keith on it.
Yes. Yes.
You don't know why, but you have the strangest sensation that he had it coming.
Well,
it
before
Whoever this
walking,
was deserved it.
before walking out of the room, can I check my inventory as well? What I have.
Alright. You notice
that you have a piece of a lantern in your inventory.
Can I take it out?
Yes.
Okay, I take out the piece of the lantern and just kind of look at it.
You see, it's like the bottom part where you would have like kind of helped control the flame a little bit, and it has an engraving on it.
Can I investigate the graving?
You can. Roll me an investigation check.
All right. 16.
All right. You know that you don't know this language, but something about it feels oddly familiar as you run your hands over it.
All right.
Is this long enough for Clyde to write down as like 2 hours of this day in the journal? He's not like writing out a story yet.
In shorthand, yeah.
Yeah, in shorthand.
In shorthand,
I
I would say.
slams the book closed, puts it back, and then walks out in full stride to see Sai still in the hall. Ooh, what's that? That's shiny.
I don't know. I found it.
Is it for your new project thing?
Huh. Might be. I forget. There's too many of them lying around.
Can I see it?
Are you not gonna steal it?
This time?
Alright. I
Alright.
trust you. And I hand him over the piece of lantern.
Can I roll a perception check on this or something, an arcana, and see if I can get any sense off of it?
Roll me an investigation check.
The only one of these I don't have proficiency in. Can I give Sai a help action on this? Or vice versa or something?
If Sai wants to roll again, then I will.
I'll roll again. Yeah.
All right.
See, there's this little engraving on it.
Investigation with advantage.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Roll me another.
So
Tough
yeah,
luck.
12, 14. So
You try to look at it, but you can't make anything out. There's no new details emerge.
Clay claps him on the
And
back a little too hard. Better luck next time.
Ow.
There's actually some commotion from downstairs in the tavern area while you were trying to look at it that distracts you. And you hear Megan say, "Mr. Orson, it's been a while. Are you okay?" And Bubbles, you see a small halfling man who is relatively finely dressed. He's wearing kind of like business attire, but it seems to be disheveled.
My friend.
And he's like sweating, and a little bit frazzled. And you see he goes over to the bar, and he sits down. And he starts talking to Megan. And
Hey, Mr. Mayor.
you... Oh! Sorry, remind me of your name.
Bubbles.
Sorry.
Sir.
Yes, Bubbles. Bubbles, you're still in town. Good.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus
You're
Christ.
still here.
Continue.
You're still
Sorry, I
here.
understand.
Sorry. I just would have expected you to leave with all the water stuff going around.
Get the
Well,
fuck out.
I agree that it's not as ideal as it once was, but it's a charming little town, and I would hate to see it go down in shambles like this.
You and me both. And you see he orders an ale for Megan. And he pats his head with a handkerchief. And he kind of just goes about his business, and he's not really responding a lot to what Megan is saying. He's kind of giving very short responses. Yeah. What do y'all do?
Clyde's gonna walk downstairs.
I'm gonna put away the lantern piece and then follow Light downstairs.
Clyde's gonna see this man in a suit and then look back towards Sai and like,
I don't know him.
This frazzled man in a
Also-
suit.
I'm going
Also,
to.
no.
yeah. Oh, come on. Why?
I'm just gonna not like tell on you or anything.
You
'cause
stole
I don't know
from
anything
me.
about you guys.
You're the
But
thief.
I'm gonna slightly elbow Gordon Orson, like just a little bit, and be like, "Hey, sir. I don't know much about them. They're new, but be careful around them."
You stole
And
from
you
me.
see he kind of whips around a little bit faster than would be normal to see you two standing kind of by the stairs that would lead up to the rooms. Oh, more new people. Hello. Welcome to Lingen. So sorry for the current state of things. Hello, I am Gordon Orson. You can call me Mayor Orson. I am the mayor of the town. Hello, how can I help you guys? Why are you here?
At that, I kind of side-eye Clyde, just like the mayor. And then I go back and I say, "Hello, I'm Cy Quartz. This is Light. Don't listen to him. We're just
talk about
passing
this.
by."
Good. Don't stay too long. Good.
Hello.
I have to.
Damn.
Hello,
My esteemed
good sir.
gentleman, I have a question for you.
And you see he's kind of a little bit antsy. Yes. Question. What can I help you with?
Clyde kind of takes a few steps up and then takes a seat next to him at the bar. Like, just right next to him, not like one down like an old person. Just right next to
Yeah.
him. Hi, as he said, I am Clyde, and this is my intern, Quartz.
Intern? Intern?
And we are both professional journalists, and we're looking to get a statement on the recent events here around Logland.
Roll me a deception check.
I'm gonna walk up behind him. as
No
well.
help action? You're not gonna help me.
I'll give him. I'll give a help to that. I'll give a help to that.
You're gonna give him a help? That's good,
yeah,
because
because
I was
I-
about to give him disadvantage for getting the name of the town wrong.
Oh no.
What do I wrote it-
Um,
Oh, Lingen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's never mind. That's a spoiler.
Yeah.
That's a
You've been
7 total.
that's
Ah.
you see he gets like really like uncomfortable and really nervous.
I'm
and he's
fucking
like-
with you.
Okay.
That's good.
Here, let me
that's-
buy you one. You look really stressed.
Oh, you don't need to.
No,
I actually
insist.
had to go. I am sorry. I have to get back to work. I'm so sorry. But I hope that you two enjoy your stay here. That is hopefully not too long. And I hope you all have a lovely day. Good to see you again, Bagels. And he leaves.
Bagels.
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 Don't worry, I'll be seeing you soon.
Bubbles, sir. I call out behind him. It's
Roll-
Bubbles,
Roll
sir.
an intimidation check, Clay.
I'm not trying to intimidate him, but
No.
side effect. I'm trying to seem friendly.
You
But
are
don't-
not seeming friendly.
I'll be seeing you soon.
Oh.
That's friendly.
Can I
Left.
Hmm?
can
Yeah,
I
That
pull
sounds
Clyde
so
aside?
mystery.
That's a 9 total on intimidation. Although I'm not trying to intimidate.
Alright. Yes, Sai, you can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull Clyde aside for a second.
Yes, my turn.
And I'm just gonna be like, look, man, we gotta get our stories straight, all right?
What's our story? Let's go. Let's go up to the room.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So go back up.
It's the Sai and Clyde show. It's
Time-
the Sai and Clyde show.
Listen, he
Okay.
wanted to pull me aside for the story.
This time I'm a little suspicious after that whole ordeal with the mayor. He sat right next to him and was being real creepy. I'm a little suspicious. I'm going to tell Megan that I'm going to go up to my room, and I'm going to eavesdrop on them.
Does our room have a window?
Are you trying to be stealthy about it, Bubbles?
Yes.
Roll me a stealth check, and then I want
Let me go for it.
Oh, fuck.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
Hold on. Can I roll a perception check? Hold on.
No, let me.
I'm gonna-
Give me advantage. Give me advantage. Trust me. I've got a
You
plus
don't need
6.
it.
I've got a
You
plus
don't
6.
need
But he can give me the help
advantage.
hand to it. He can give me the
You
hand.
don't need it.
Oh, I really don't need it.
Well, okay.
I-
To be fair, I'm in my room right now. I'm in my room listening against the wall. So,
You didn't explain. So can I roll? Smiley face.
Yes, you can roll.
That's an 11 total.
Can I also roll?
you have a plus 6?
You
I have
can
a plus
also roll.
6.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Oh, fuck. That's not
he
good
doesn't
at all.
know
I told you to give me advantage.
All right, Clyde, you notice there's like some scuffling to the wall next to your room.
Alright, when we get in, I'm going to leave the or I'm gonna close the door. And is there a window connected to this room?
Yes, there is a small window.
Can I raise it and see what's like outside of it? How far of a fall it is?
Yes, you open the window and you see you're on the second story of this establishment. So it's about, give or take, probably like, I don't know how big these things are. I don't know how big a building is.
Alright.
I'd say
Probably,
the
like-
story is probably like 10 feet.
Clay pulls out his book and then flips the last page. And then he starts like talking really loudly. I'm sure glad we're able to meet the mayor. It's too bad that I got a head of lettuce stolen from me on my first day here. Right after I drank the water, and while I'm saying this, I'm gonna be writing down. Bird next door, follow us up. Listening,
Whoa,
question
how
mark?
would you know it was me? Metagaming.
Cause you're a big ass bird, and I rolled high enough to see you follow.
Bird.
Metagaming. He would not know that it was me making.
You heard some scuffling from the next room on the adjoining wall to your guys' room.
But didn't we go?
He would have
Didn't
no
we
way
go
of knowing
before
where
him?
my room was. He would have no way of
You guys
knowing it was me in there.
We went up before him, and then he followed almost
And
directly
he-
after.
No,
He
like I
announced
waited. I'm
that
stealthy.
he was going up to his room.
Okay,
And
well
then you
then,
heard the scuffling on the wall conjoining.
I guess write down someone listening
can-
wall.
You can put the pieces together.
Yeah.
I
So-
didn't shout it at the top of my lungs. I was like, hey,
No,
Megan.
but you did
That's
say
just-
it, and it was audible.
True.
Okay. Bird left, wall, scuffle, someone listening, period. Be natural. Glad we got to meet the mayor on the first day here. I mean, it's too bad that a head of lettuce got stolen immediately right after I drank the water.
Yeah, kinda. Clyde.
I'm gonna underline listening.
I'm gonna nod. Wait, do you show this to me?
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
like this has been through the entire thing.
Okay, so I nod to that, and then I kind of like clear my throat, and then
He hands you the
say-
quill so you can write as well for what you
Yeah.
actually want to talk about.
Yeah, that was really something. I'm glad we were able to meet the mayor. Maybe we can get a nice scoop out of this, and then on the page, I'm going to write, do detective work. Find out what's wrong with the water.
I would like you both to roll deception checks for me. And Bubbles, I would like you to roll 2 things. A perception check first, and then an insight check next.
Alright.
13 total for Clay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Those not looking.
Alright.
Perception check first. That is. Fuck, I keep forgetting. Perception is wisdom.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, +1, 12.
Insight?
Okay, and then insight.
Insight. Oh my god,
oh my
dude!
gosh.
Right, so you can hear what's being said and you completely believe it.
Thank goodness he's dumb as a rock. Woo!
You believe everything.
I can see the headline now. Mayor saves falling city. And then I write down in the book, this is just a passing point. Why stay and solve others' problems? ?
I'm gonna say, I know it's going to be front of the line news. I'm gonna write reward money.
True. I'm hoping maybe we can get some quotes from the local townspeople. Write down waste of time, not worth.
And then to that I'm going to say, perhaps we can get some clues there. And I'm going to note down the note he has, the black slip, and that I found a bird's feather in the lettuce, the smashed lettuce leaves that were outside of in the town square.
True. Let's go start interviewing. Writes down, you son of a bitch. I'm in.
At that, I am going to leave my room and go knock on the door to their room.
Okay, you do this. You guys hear a knock at the door.
Is there a specific pattern to this knocking? Like, how are we doing it? Or is it a light tap? Is it a very is
It's
it
just
banging?
it's just like a knock on the door. Like,
Are we doing
like-
shaving a haircut?
Knock, negative, knock, knock, knock.
I'm just trying to let them know that I would like them to open the door. Not like banging, not light knocking, just like a regular knock on the door.
Alright.
Clyde's gonna gently close his book and then put it back, behind his back. And then he's gonna go to behind, or he's gonna kind of walk to behind where the door would open up. And he's going to try to stealth and have his gun ready.
Okay.
And then he's gonna signal to Sai. Do I roll stealth or do I just
Are
assume
you
the
trying to
position?
be stealthy?
Oh yes.
Then yes, roll stealth.
I get a +6 to this.
Holy shit.
9.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You kind of trip a little bit on the way there, and you have to kind of catch yourself,
Shit.
and it makes a little bit of a bumping noise. And then otherwise, though, you're able to kind of get to the door. You did stub your toe on the way, though.
Ow.
I nod to Clyde, and then I walk forward and slowly open the door.
All right, you see Bubbles in front of you.
Giant green bird.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Hello?
The walls are pretty thin here. I heard
Yes.
I heard your conversation a little bit. Sorry. But I heard
Yes.
you guys were going to look into what's causing the water problems in town.
Yes.
I've been here for I
That's
said this
right.
already, but I've been here for about 3 months, and I got here before the water started going sour. So I like these people. They're very nice to me. I'm good friends with the barkeep at the bar, and I'd like to help these people out if I can. You think I could lend you guys a hand? I don't know
I'm gonna
why.
look
But
at him
something about you.
suspiciously
Something about you guys familiar to me.
Clayt's gonna look at Sai and just like,
No.
Just like
I'm gonna look at him,
cartoonish.
and I'm just going to mouth the word bird, and then turn back
More
to
aggressively.
and then turn back to Bubbles and be like, well, for right now, we're just trying to get a scoop. The news company really wants something to be pushed out by, I would say next week.
Oh, are you guys from the newspaper?
Yes, we're from the newspaper. We're,
Flock-
a
Oh,
newspaper.
uh,
It's just called a newspaper.
Clayt's,
Which newspaper, anyways?
Clayt's gonna
I'm-
walk out from behind the door naturally, and he's gonna walk out with like his book, like he's turning the paper. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. I was doing research. Closes it. We're from the Flockington Press.
Oh,
Oh
that's.
my god.
Is that based in Direwin?
No, I doubt you would have heard of it. It's from Sofrist.
yeah, it's pretty famous. Well, where we are at, yeah.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry, I'm originally from Direwin, and the Gazette there is quite famous.
No, actually, I do have a question for you. Do you speak Aaron?
Do you mean Orin?
That one.
Why, yes, actually, it's my native language.
We're
Yeah,
her pronunciation guide.
We picked this up over on our way at Torthe. Would you be able to read this? He pulls out the black card.
You
I read it to myself very slowly and carefully.
alright, you read the card.
Mhm.
The card says, under the green moon's light, the Amber Mother returns to her shrine to call forth the creatures of the night.
Oh my, very interesting indeed. Yes, I can read it. In fact, it's very interesting.
Would you mind deciphering it?
That'll be 1 gold. I'm just kidding.
I think we can find our services somewhere else close to the door.
I'm joking. I'm messing with you. I am an entertainer. It's my job to be funny. I'm sorry. Yes, and then I translate it for them.
In this answer, I'm kind of just looking at Clyte with a "I told you so" face.
Thank you. Let me look through. Just flips through his book in an angle where it's not to be seen by Bubbles. Well, it looks like all of our openings are filled up. Slams the book. I'm sorry, but we're not hiring right now. Check back tomorrow.
All right. I mean, sure thing. I guess I'll make my way to the tavern.
Bubbles, would you like to roll another insight check for me?
Yeah.
Do I do deception?
Bro, what the fuck are these rolls?
Oh,
Do I have to
You
do
believe
deception?
You believe him.
Yeah. I'll just. All right.
No,
well,
you don't. No, you don't.
we'll go back-
You don't. Well,
Actually, you don't believe shit.
Can I give
You
advantage?
think he's a lying son of a bitch.
oh,
It is too late for advantage.
Oh shit.
Oh dang.
there you go.
Yeah, you actually
Finally.
don't believe.
I tossed you a bone. Use it, please. Get our party together. Clayt hates you.
All right. Well, you said that very unconvincingly, sir.
My
However,
apologies.
I don't want to pry into your business, so I'm going to go to the tavern. But meet me there later if you would like to discuss things further.
We'll see. He looks at Sai.
And before I go, I do want to say one thing. Do I know you guys from somewhere?
I don't know.
I
Is it
don't-
Thursday yet?
I don't believe I've seen you.
Something about you seems familiar. Anyways,
Must be
Good
the
day.
dashing good
Remember-
looks.
I think I would remember a giant green bird.
And then I'm gonna head over to the Platinum Mule and just hang out there.
Closes the door. I think I'd forget a giant green bird.
You probably would.
I probably would. Are we really going to take on this giant green target?
I'm smaller than you.
Well, we might have to.
This rotisserie chicken?
This rotisserie chicken. If worst comes to worst, we eat him.
Alright, we're taking him on with us.
Feed the family 4 days.
You've convinced me.
I'm sorry, who has the fire magic here?
Hey, you cooked yourself. I don't want to hear it crap.
You've convinced me. Let's do this.
Alright.
Anyways, I'm just at the tavern chatting up with Braun, playing some accordion, you know, having a nice time.
Alright.
Are we cutting off here? Or are we gonna go a little over for the intermission?
Do
Hmm.
we want to keep going?
A little
I'm
bit.
leaving it up to the party.
A little bit?
Perhaps.
Perhaps?
Do you have
I'm
more
up.
material, DM? I don't think we went through like any of the material you had.
I'm pretty sure we just completely broke it.
I'll save,
sidelined.
I'll save the answer to that for the post show.
Patreon.
But, so Bubbles, you walk to the Platinum Mule. Sai and Clyde, what would you guys like to do?
We're gonna go recruit Funny Bird, I think.
Funny bird, get recruit.
And get
Okay.
eat.
Get
I
eat.
would like
Yum.
to say, Bubbles, as you walk out, you see that the mayor has been stopped by that same elven person with the braid, that you were all talking to earlier, by the destroyed stand. And you see a couple of the other stands have some people setting them up. They look like they're getting ready for the day, kind of thing. And you see like the mayor has been stopped and he is like sweating bullets. Like he is like very much like sweating bullets. He seems very frazzled. And I would like you to roll an insight check for me, please.
Finally, a good roll.
What do you add to it?
Insight
Insight
is
is wisdom.
wisdom. That is a +1.
Is that two nat
Okay.
ones? Right next to each other?
That's crazy.
Wow.
For the viewers at home, an 11 was rolled.
Yeah, the +1.
But so, yeah, so that's a 12. Yeah, you see the mayor is like really like, he seems very, very nervous about all of this. And he keeps patting his forehead with the cloth. And you see he kind of seems to get a little bit frustrated. And he kind of gestures angrily at the elven person, who's a little bit taken aback, and then he kind of just like very quickly like walks off and walks into town hall.
Interesting.
Mayor
Alright.
acting sus.
Wait, Bird, come here. Big Bird.
Big bird.
Sure, you're still inside. You're still inside the inn.
I thought we just.
I am.
They,
Oh,
they
you left. Okay.
just walked out.
Yeah, I'm in the town square right now.
Big Bird, please.
Big bird, please.
Please, Big Bird.
I can't hear you. You're gonna have to walk out.
Big Bird! Big Bird, please!
Don't make me
Are
carry
we
you
doing this
again.
bit? Are we
Do you
doing
have to
this
roll a
bit?
perception check
Big
to try to hear
Bird!
them from across the town?
You're not you're
It's
only in the
across-
town hall. It's right there.
It's the town square.
You're
Y'all are
right
in
there.
the same open outdoor area.
Big Bird!
What? Huh? Did somebody say my name?
At this point, I'm just going to look at Clyde and I'm just gonna be like, do I have to carry you again?
He's gonna start taking the dash action towards this bird.
Alright.
I've got
Damn,
to
that's
follow.
Spend an entire 6 seconds moving towards this bird.
Bird. Bird.
Bubbles kind of like reels
Bird.
back a little bit. He's like surprised. He just sees this man who, might I remind everyone, is taller than him, just barreling towards him, and I'm just like, "Whoa there,
Bird.
what you doing?"
Someone in the company has just been fired. There's a position opened. I'd like to hire you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the quickest heel turn that we've ever had.
This man is flippy floppy.
I
You'll
don't
be,
believe you,
You'll be an intern.
but I'm willing to. But I do want to help.
Would
So
you,
I'm willing
Would you like
let
to
it
intern
slide.
for Flockington Press? Unpaid.
I do fit the bill.
You
Get
do
it,
fit the bill. That's right. I believe you'll be able to wing it. Join the Flockington Press. We can be birds of a feather.
Who knows?
And I
Maybe
think
we'll
that's where
find.
we're gonna cut it.
Ah,
Crazy thing.
dude.
I think that's the end of the
Yeah,
episode.
we're cutting it there.
Fair enough.
Okay.
5
Alright.
minutes.
Alright. I think that's where we end the episode. It has been a lovely time. Welcome to the world of Pharrellin and the town of Lincoln. Welcome, welcome, one and all. I hope that y'all enjoyed this, and I hope that y'all continue to enjoy it when the next episode comes out. Someday maybe a Patreon will be sorted out, and that's where we're gonna post the post show.
We'll probably start soon.
Filmed after every episode, give or take. Yeah.
Also, episode 0.
No,
Oh, yeah,
episode
true.
0. No, we don't talk about it. No, no.
We don't talk
Episode
about it.
0 doesn't exist. I don't know what
It
you're
doesn't
talking
exist.
about.
I don't know what you
you're
mean.
talking about.
It never
anyways,
existed.
This is my underwear.
yes, and it just happens to say Keith.
And just
We're not
It's your
my
talking
pocket
name.
about it.
underwear.
My name is Keith and John and Clay.
Yeah, pocket dirty underwear. It's
Yeah,
great.
it's like pocket
Every
spaghetti.
It's
adventurer
great.
needs it.
We all need
That
an
or-
emergency underwear.
Yep. But yeah, I hope that y'all enjoyed. And I hope that the players enjoyed.
Yep.
And we will see y'all on the next episode of Talons and Treasures.